Hey everybody, it's Kendra. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. My video today is going to be all about my purple hair. I've had a lot of comments and questions about my hair, so I wanted to just do a video all about it. Anyway, it's been a very interesting process having purple hair. Just like in regard to society's reaction, like people's reaction to my hair. Also, this is so much more upkeep than I expected, than I even planned. I guess when I did this, I never even thought about the maintenance and the upkeep. But if you are thinking about doing like a funky colored hair, it's quite the process to get to that point, and it's also quite the process to maintain that color. So anyway, I want to address all of this today. I'm also going to put in photos of kind of every time I wash my hair, because the color changes every stinking time. All right, so about the last 4 or 5 years, I've had to have dark hair just because I was modeling, and I was apparently more marketable as a brunette. Well, then I stopped modeling, so I started changing my hair and started having fun with it. Kind of like as a rebellion. It felt so good to suddenly like be able to get highlights again. Anyway, over the past year, I've been getting highlights, and then I started getting an ombre, and then I went a little higher with the ombre, and I had been playing with the idea of doing a fun color. I was thinking pink, but my hairstylist was like, I would suggest more like purple or a blue, something cool toned, just because my hair always tends to go very, very warm, very, very red. And she just kind of advised against doing a warm tone color. So anyway, I was like, yeah, I could do lavender. I like lavender. That's pretty cool. So anyway, about a month ago, I went into my salon. So I go to Midwest House of Beauty in Madison, Wisconsin, and my stylist is named Alice, and she's the owner, and she's fabulous. So anyway, I was there for about 7 hours one day because this salon does not use really harsh chemicals to lift color. And let me tell you, if you're not using like, you know, hardcore products to lift, you know, dark hair to be like basically platinum, it takes a long time. So anyway, it took probably 5 hours to lift the color, and then maybe another hour to do the purple and another hour to like cut and style it. So it was definitely a process to get to be light enough so that you could actually put on lavender and have, you know, have it be actually visible. So the product that Alice uses is called Arctic Fox. This is like the color they use for all their wild colors, and this is in the shade Girls Night. So when I left, I actually bought this little bitty bottle of it. This is 4 ounces, this is 8 ounces. They do sell this at Sally Beauty, so I just ordered 2 big bottles of it. You probably need, well, at least I need about this much, like this size bottle every time I color my hair. And I color my hair about once a week. Because this fades a lot. This is the only purple hair color I've tried. I have not tried anything else. So maybe there is something else out there that would, you know, maintain the color longer. But so far I'm like pretty content with this. I like the color. I don't like having to color it this often, but whatever. So anyway, when I actually color my hair, so what I do is shampoo my hair, I'll take a shower, shampoo my hair, I don't condition it, and then I blow dry it. I want it to be completely dry. Then I basically section it off and just load in this stuff. I don't really use a brush. I just, you know, put on rubber gloves and just work it in. Once I've got it completely saturated, once all the blonde is done, I put it up in a clip, and then I wrap saran wrap all around my head, and then I'll blow dry it, usually for about 10 or 15 minutes just to give it some heat, and then I just leave it. So I would say between the time I actually have all this stuff in my hair to the time I rinse it, they say to go about 30 minutes. I usually go more like 45 or 50 minutes. I really like to just let this stuff really sink into my hair. The first time I did it, I think I did do the 30 minutes, and I was kind of disappointed with the results. So I find for me personally, I have to leave it on longer. Then I rinse it out. I don't shampoo it. I don't condition it, just rinse. As far as upkeep and just trying to preserve the color, so I don't wash my hair every day. I generally wash it every other day, sometimes every third day, just because if I don't need to wash it, and if I'm not going anywhere, I don't want to wash out the color. I'm super lazy when it comes to coloring it. I don't like having to color it all the time. So if I can push it a little bit, I do. As far as shampoo and conditioner, so this is kind of my like go-to shampoo. This is the Orbe Color Shampoo for Beautiful Color. These bottles look so gross. We have so much calcium in our water. It's nasty. And then the conditioner for this. So I would say the first time I shampoo it, so like today I colored it, and then in 2 days I'll wash it. I'll just use that shampoo conditioner. I may use a mask instead of the conditioner. The Orbe mask for Beautiful Color in that same line. This is super, super good. So I might use this or this one from Uemura. This is the Color Lustre treatment. You know, basically like a color preserving mask. Super, super good. So that first shampoo after I've colored it, I would definitely use a color protectant shampoo and then either a mask or conditioner designed for colored hair. The next time I would wash it, again, I would use that same Orbe color protecting shampoo. And then I would use this. This product is awesome. If you have blonde, even if you have blonde hair, this is actually meant for blonde hair, but this is amazing for keeping your hair cool. When I first had this done, I didn't have this product, and my hair started turning pink. Like if you notice my videos from like a month ago, the first couple videos I filmed after I colored my hair purple, it was more pink, and a lot of people were like, oh wow, I like your pink hair, and I'm like, it's purple, it's not supposed to be pink. That's because my hair always goes warm. So I started using this treatment. This is Uemura Color Lustre Shades Reviving Balm in Cool Blonde. This stuff will just totally cool down your hair. If you have blonde hair that always goes really brassy, try that. I love it. It's like a hardcore purple conditioner. So I leave this stuff on for like 20 minutes if I can. I think the packaging actually says only 5 minutes, but my hair hasn't fallen off yet from leaving it on for 20 minutes, so we're good to go. Anyway, miracle product. So then the next wash, I'd probably just do normal conditioner, and then the following one, I would use this. I try to use this every other time I wash just to keep it cool and away from like the brassy side of things. Alrighty, now I want to show you some photos of how the color changes every time I wash it. So yeah, as you can see, it definitely tends to fade. I can usually go about 4 or 5 washings before it basically doesn't have much purple in it and I want to recolor it. Also, it does tend to bleach out when I'm in the sun, and as I'm in the garden a lot, yeah, I need to start wearing a little cap out there. Yeah, so that's that. That's my process and the products I use and so on. It's been a really interesting process having purple hair. It's definitely more maintenance and more upkeep than I had planned for. I tend to be very low maintenance with my hair. I tend to push my hair appointments to be every 3 months just because I'm cheap and don't want to spend the money on it. But now I'm like, I have to color my hair every week at home by myself. So anyway, it's definitely more maintenance. If you are thinking of doing a funky colored hair, think about it first before you do it because it is a lot of maintenance. Reactions from people, so it's really interesting. Like, change your hair color and people like it, like their perception of you completely changes, and it's really unique to experience that. I don't know what my mom thought of it. Like, I visited right after I had it colored, so it was still pretty vibrant then. I think she kind of likes it, but not completely. My dad, I know my dad doesn't like it. I got a, why the hell did you do that? From my dad. My husband likes it. At first, he thought it was very vibrant, really, really bold, and I did too. I thought right when I had it done, I was like, oh crap, what have I done? But after I washed it that first time, I loved it. I thought it was really fun, really pretty. So now he loves it. He thinks I'm like a blossoming flower. That's what he calls me. Strangers. I get a lot of strangers who come up to me, just like random people. There's like an older man who works at Costco, and he's like, I'm digging the purple. So he's, you know, in my fan club. And then a couple weeks ago, I was downtown Madison and I had 2 girls come up to me and they were like, oh my God, I love your hair, Mom. So that was good. So anyway, let me know if you have any other questions that I did not address about getting purple hair. I do plan to be playing around with other brands of products. I just really haven't had the time to research it, to look into it. Also, if you are looking for awesome hair color, like funky hair color inspiration, look up Irene Kim on Instagram. I'll put her down below. She's a Korean model and she has wild and crazy hair, and her hairstylist actually is a guy named Sunwoo Kim, and he did my hair twice when I lived in Korea. And I'm like, so I just think it's so cool that once upon a time when he was starting out doing hair, he did my hair. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.